Hello everybody, it is Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the recently released YouTube Create app for iOS and Android. I'm going to be going over the iOS version today, and this is going to be my review of the app of sorts. So I'm going to let you all know that you can download the app for free. There is no cost involved with that, so you just go to the App Store or Google Play and download YouTube Create and you can get it for free, which is a good thing. And the premise of the app is to allow you to make ideas and videos while on the go. And you can also edit. Now, there are two ways to edit. You can edit, create a short manually, or you can do it with AI. You can also generate videos with AI, and we're going to get into that here in a bit. But I do want to start off and first say I am not being sponsored or paid to make this video, and I am not being pretty much given direction as far as this review. This is my honest review, and this is going to be my honest take on this app and if you should download it or not. So to begin, I do want to say yes, I have used the app to create some short content with AI for the channel, so you've seen that on there. My most recent thing was the Green Ranger doing a fatality on Darth Vader. There's something kind of cheeky and kind of, cheesy. And I've done other things, and they've all gotten pretty mixed reviews and whatnot. So okay, you're probably wondering, Blind Metal Gamer, what's up with this app? Okay, so with the YouTube Create app, you can edit your own videos that you have on your phone, or you can make your pictures into a short, um, or you can do what I do, and that's generate videos with the AI generator. Now, I must warn you, this AI generator is very basic. It's not advanced. Like, you're not going to be able to give it a long 15,000 character prompt. The max amount of characters is 900 characters, so you got to watch kind of what you put in. And there are things it cannot do, like if you tell it to say have um, a musician sing another musician's work, it won't do that. It cannot generate videos of real people, places, or anything like that. So keep that in mind, and you also need to keep in mind too, uh, no profanity. So I know it sucks. I'd love to have had a video of Santa just ranting and raging, but unfortunately they won't let you do that because they got to have guardrails. I know it sucks. I know from a creator standpoint, hey, we're not getting to reach our full potential, but come on, this is just like 1.0 of the app, I think. So it'll get better over time, they said. So we'll see. Now, with the app, you can generate your own videos with the AI, and you can generate up to 24-second long clips, three 8-second videos to be precise. One thing I've noticed here lately with the app is I would generate two videos, they would sequence up just fine, and then the third video, which was supposed to be the beginning, would sequence at like the very end or in the middle. One thing, and this is a bit of a gripe on my end, that I would like to see would be generate your videos beginning, middle, end, not end, middle, beginning. That is so awkward. Um, Another thing that, again, this is just me reviewing, that I would like to see in the future for the app is longer videos and more character prompts. Like, I remember going on to Chat GPT and asking it for a prompt under 900 characters. It didn't give it to me. It was like over 1,000 characters. What I would like to see maybe in the prompt department is let us generate videos that are longer than 900 characters in length. And as far as voices, like if there's a specific voice we want, like let's say we wanted the Mortal Kombat announcer voice from the original Mortal Kombat, we should be able to have those different voices in our videos. Now I get for copyright reasons they can't do that. I totally understand that. That's my pie in the sky dream. Hey guys. Um so I'm sure that's kind of why they can't do that is because of copyright, and I understand that, and I'm aware of that, and I'm not going to complain or demand that they break copyright just because oh Blind Metal Gamer wants it. No, that would be interesting if they would let us kind of have more voices maybe to have in our videos, in our shorts. Um, Another thing that would be nice for them to do in future updates of the YouTube Create app would be allow for the ability to create your own video manually. I know because there are people out there that don't like AI, and I fully get that. Um, Allow let us create our own videos manually if we choose, or if we want to do the AI thing, let us with bigger prompts and more of a bigger brush to paint with. Um, Now, as far as the pros of the app, I do want to get into that before we get into accessibility. The pros, it's free. That's the big one. The second pro I can think of is it allows people that are blind or visually impaired or who can't really draw or create videos to create videos with the AI generator. And you can pretty much come up with anything as long as you're not using real people or extreme violence or profane language. It'll allow it. So, pretty good stuff there. As far as the cons, I do want to go over the cons too, because there are some cons. Oh, another pro I forgot to mention. It is fully voiceover accessible. So for those of you who are using voiceover like me, it is fully accessible. So do keep that in mind. And so there's that. We'll get into that when I get into accessibility. Now, the cons. The first con I can see is I could see somebody going in there trying to abuse it and trying to use it for nefarious purposes. Um, and I look at this as a con because while it's not doable yet, I'm pretty sure they're going to improve it down the road where you'll be able to maybe get real people or real images in there. So that one con is that I could see right now, just based on what I'm using, is it could easily be exploited if in nefarious hands. Another con is again not having the option to create your videos manually. That is something that they really need to change because if they were to do that, it would not only benefit those that want to use the AI generation tool, but it would also allow those who want to create a video from scratch. Give them the tools to put XYZ backgrounds or whatever in the thing. Don't generate it. You know what I mean? Give them the tools to do their video creations manually and not with AI. It'll open up for more people that are wanting to expand their artwork. And I know someone in my life that would definitely love that in the app. So I do want to say, yeah, that is one con that they don't have that in there yet. Now, again, they might very well put that in. Now, I want to move on to accessibility. Now, you're probably wondering about the accessibility of the app Blind Metal Gamer. How is it as far as accessibility for blind and low vision folks? I can confirm that it is fully accessible on iOS for voiceover users. I don't know about Android since I'm not an Android user. So I'm not really sure about that. You might want to look into maybe another reviewer that might do this on the Android side. I'm looking at it from the iOS perspective. And from the iOS side of things, it's fully accessible with VoiceOver, so you don't have to worry. It'll tell you what all the buttons are, what all the buttons do, so you don't have to worry about lack of accessibility in that regard, and you are good to go with that. Now, as far as would I recommend the app? I'd say, yeah, give it a shot. Just be mindful that you cannot do anything involving real people or anything like with extreme violence. Um, and you know what I'm talking about. But other than that, whatever you can come up with, if it can make it, you can do it. So definitely. Oh, and one other thing, video generations. I've had to do multiple video generations to get the right video clips I want based on sound alone. So another thing I'd like to suggest as far as that would be to keep that in mind if you do choose to download this app. Do keep those things in mind. Now, I want to move on to my final thoughts and my feedback. Now, my final thoughts are: do I recommend YouTube Create? Yes. I think those who are looking to get into video making and all that will find this is a good way to start. Granted, this is an AI-based app, so just keep that in mind for those who don't like AI. Now, as far as feedback, going forward, if you're watching this, I would like to see longer video prompts up to maybe 2 to 3,000 characters. The ability to have more voices, in these AI videos, because right now you just get the one AI voice, which I know sucks. It would be nice to be able to have authentic voices, like for like Darth Vader or the Green Ranger. But again, they would have the legalities of that. I'm fully aware are probably not doable because both the states of the late great Jason David Frank and the late great James Earl Jones would have to be consulted and worked with and all of that. So again, I'm fully aware there are reasons why they probably cannot do authentic voices in these AI videos. It would be nice, maybe to allow you to, if they could do that. But again, I know why they cannot. Now, another thing I would love to see is again the ability to manually create your videos. Like if you want to create it manually, you're given a blank thing to work with. You can pick your background, your scenes, and then put your pieces of your scenes in there and all of that, and then make it the way you want. That would be a good companion piece to the AI generation piece, which would make the videos, which we all know what the AI generator does. But this would be to be a companion to it for those that don't want to use AI. So that pretty much has been my feedback. Um, Another thing I would like to see is, as far as feedback, would be let's say you do a stream on YouTube, right? Let's you do a YouTube stream like this one or a game stream. I think there should be a way to incorporate making your short with the YouTube Create app. Incorporate that into the options to make your shorts. So that pretty much is what I want to see as far as feedback on with the other stuff I mentioned. So, in closing, you're probably wondering, hey, Blind Metal Gamer, do you recommend YouTube Create? Yes, I do, but do be mindful that you cannot make your own videos manually. You have to make them on your phone and then edit them in the app with AI if you so choose. And you can generate your own videos with AI in the app if you so choose. But I'm hoping they'll make it where you can actually make videos in the YouTube Create app without AI. I mean, if there is a way right now, I don't know how to do it, but if there's a way, they need to make it readily available along with the AI option. So with that being said, this has been my review of the YouTube Create app for iOS. I believe it's also on Android as well. So with that being said, I want to know what your thoughts are on the YouTube Create app. Let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, I've been Blind Metal Gamer saying so long, stay warm, stay safe, and peace out.